their spectacular point guard, Jalen Brunson. Now, Jalen Brunson was a second-round pick in the 2018 NBA draft. And of course, he was
salutes to the NYK for winning the Eastern Conference Series, for advancing to the finals. Salute. Yeah, NYK is going crazy.
On May 25th, 2026, the New York Knicks beat the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Salutes to Josh Hart, all of them dudes. Mitchell Robinson.
In Game 4.
Bridges.
On May 25th, 2026,
Shamet. How do you pronounce his name?
130-93.
Let me know the correct pronunciation below. Thanks. Merci. Gracias.
Once he got to New York, time since 1989. And of course, he was a role player for the Dallas Mavericks, their spectacular point guard, Jalen Brunson. Now, Jalen Brunson was a second-round pick in the 2018 NBA draft. And of course, he was a role player for the Dallas Mavericks. But once he got to New York, everything changed. In the last 3 years, he's been an NBA All-Star. And right now, he's the Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
Salute.
And New York
Big
is
ups.
excited about it. I mean, the Big Apple finally has a team that can win their first NBA championship
possibly
since the 1970s. But not everybody.
When I say possibly, they can possibly win. It will be tough. The Spurs is a very good team, a versatile team. You have multiple players who can do more than one thing. Wemby, Vassell, Castle, they can do more than just one thing. They can go to the hole. They can
NBA championship since the 1970s.
They can dunk. They can
but not everybody.
Dribble. They can pass. There are multiple things they can do. So yeah, it will be tough, but it is possible for the Knicks to defeat the Spurs, to eliminate the Spurs, and gain the ring.
New York is and of course, he was a role player for the Dallas Mavericks. But once he got to New York, everything changed. In the last 3 years, he's been an NBA All-Star. And right now, he's the Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
Salute. Big ups. He deserves it.
I mean, the Big Apple finally has a team that can win their first NBA championship since the 1970s. But not everybody is happy.
I put up a video about Jalen Brunson, the New York Knicks, and how at first Stephen A. Smith and them were talking about he wasn't worth
Jalen Brunson's dad. Is his name Rick Brunson? He's the assistant coach. He's the assistant coach. Brown is the head coach. He's one of the assistant coaches on the Knicks. He's Jalen Brunson's biological father.
Money and XY.
He is Jalen Brunson's biological father. Words.
How at first Stephen A. Smith and them was talking about.
Oh, hold up.
He wasn't worth the
Run it back. Run it back.
The New York Knicks and how
in 70s. But not everybody is happy.
I put up a video about Jalen Brunson, the New York Knicks, and how at first Stephen A. Smith and them was talking about he wasn't worth the money and X, Y, and Z. And in my comment, some girls said, oh, Jalen Brunson, he married to a white girl, he got a white baby, and this and that. And I said,
here we go.
Jalen Brunson's dad played in the NBA. Jalen Brunson's dad was living in a nice area with predominantly white people. I said, success in white people is all he knows. Success.
Yo, this dude, he's cooking. He's being logical and reasonable in this commentary.
Choosing the best candidate to be his wife, to be in his life.
Hold up.
Girls is all he knows. I said, success in white people is all he knows. I said, success in white people is all he knows. Was living in a nice area with predominantly white people. I said, success in white people is all he knows. Success with the white girls is all he knows. So you can't knock him for
Word.
choosing the
You
best
can't blame him. You
candidate
can't
to
fault
be his
him.
wife, to be in his life. I said, look at Black America right now. The youth of Black America don't see no success in people that look like them.
This is an important insight. Most of us that come from Black America are from the inner city.
The hood.
Once you graduate college or in the middle class, typically people move away. And in the case of
they flee. They
Rick Brunson, his
relocate.
father and his mother, they lived in pretty good neighborhoods for the fact that Mr. Rick Brunson himself was a professional athlete and played professional basketball also in the NBA. So the way that Jalen Brunson grew up is not like how I grew up at Grant High School in Del Paso Heights or how you grew up possibly in the inner city. There are some Black people I know, believe it or not, that have grown up in exclusive gated communities surrounded by different ethnicities, going to private schools. And so their outlook on life is a lot different than us who've grown up in what you would consider Black America. For an example, let's take Bronny James. It's much different than his father who grew up in Akron, Ohio. Bronny James didn't come up under the same circumstances.
LeBron, he was poor, he was scarce, he was in a single mother household.
For Mr. Jalen Brunson, different ethnicities, going to
he had it rough.
School,
he had it rough.
So their outlook on
LeBron James
is a lot different than
the father
who've grown up in what you would consider Black America. For an example, let's take Bronny James. It's much different than his father who grew up in Akron, Ohio. Bronny James didn't come up under the same circumstances, so his worldview will be much different.
This is correct, even though O'Shea Wokeshay, I call him Wokeshay Pooh Waxon, and I don't align politically or whatever. He is correct when he is saying this. Yes, I give credit where it is due. You have to give credit where it is due. It makes you of integrity to give people you disagree with credit where it is due. If you don't, you have no credibility, you have no integrity, you have no scruples, no morals, no principles. Word. So it behooves people to give people they disagree with credit when it is warranted. It is hard to do. You don't want to do it, but it makes you a virtuous person, a person of virtuosity and rectitude. It does make you a person of virtuosity and rectitude. So you have to do it. Word.
Mr. Rick Brunson himself was a professional athlete and played professional basketball also in the NBA. So the way that Jalen Brunson grew up is not like how I grew up at Grant High School in Del Paso Heights or how you grew up possibly in the inner city. There are some Black people I know, believe it or not, that have grown up in exclusive gated communities surrounded by different ethnicities, going to private school, and so their outlook on life is a lot different than us who've grown up in what you would consider Black America. For an example, let's take Bronny James. It's much different than his father who grew up in Akron, Ohio. Bronny James didn't come up under the same circumstances, so his worldview will be much different than his father. And this is the case for Mr. Jalen Brunson. But this individual here would continue to say more.
What do they see up and down their timeline? Just fighting and arguing.
DJ and stuff.
Scamming. Everything that you can think of, that's all they see.
Crazy
so
stuff.
Want to be with a Black? Why would he?
There has to be empathy for the people like Jalen Brunson who date non-Black women.
I disagree with this take.
There has to be empathy.
Bronny James didn't come up.
A lot of these
circumstances, so his worldview.
So-called pro-Black people, they have no empathy for the men like Jalen Brunson, the Black men who are celebrities, athletes, like Jalen Brunson, who dates non-Black women or marry non-Black women. He's married to a Caucasian woman. Brunson is. Yeah, there's no empathy there. These so-called pro-Black women, these so-called pro-Black people, they just bash and deprecate. It is crazy, bro. It is hideous, it is icky, it is noxious, it is all the way terrible. This mentality, this helps nobody.
Rick Brunson himself was a professional athlete and played professional basketball also in the NBA. So the way that Jalen Brunson grew up is not like how I grew up at Grant High School in Del Paso Heights, or by different ethnicities, going to private school, and so their outlook on life is a lot different than us who've grown up in what you would consider Black America. For an example, let's take Bronny James. It's much different than his father, who grew up an individual here would continue to say more.
What do they see up and down their timeline?
For the most part.
Murders, scamming, everything that you can think of, that's all they see. So why wouldn't want to be with a black? Why would he? When he already
This is a valid question
of what not to do.
Yep.
Now, I disagree with this.
He's keeping it a buck,
here,
this dude
a lot,
on social
but
media.
There are going to be a lot of brothers who agree with this. And the reason is you can definitely see a lot of black men are athletes dealing with black women.
Yeah.
And then this situation turns to something terrible. If that's the case, what do you say about Chris Paul's wife? Or Russell Westbrook's wife? Or Magic Johnson's wife? Or LeBron and Savannah James? Stephon and Ayesha Curry? All right. You got me there. Got me! But yes, he's trying to say that dealing with black women is a problem. And you can definitely deal with problematic black women. But being around...
Dealing with certain black women is... multiple black women are problematic. Not all black women. There are virtuous black women, honorable black women, truly good, truly positive black women. Yes, you have many black women who have morals, who have principles, who have who see people, who see their men as humans, who see people, period, as humans, regardless of race, religion, political party, etc. Yeah, you have black women who have great qualities, but a lot of black women are problematic also. So yeah, I do get what the dudes on social media was saying, but we can't blanket the whole black female population as if all of them are terrible. Yes, certain ones are terrible, but not all of them. You have good and bad women of all races, religions, etc. So we have to be balanced. But yeah, I do get what the bloke on social media was he on IG? On IG is saying. I get what the dude on IG is saying. Words. Back to the video.
He's trying to say that dealing with black women is a problem, and you can.
It can be depending.
Problematic black women, but being around black men, I can tell you that this is how a lot of brothers feel. If you deal with a black woman, you're introducing yourself into other dangers and comparisons into dealing with non-black women. Okay? And while I disagree with what he's saying, I certainly understand there are many black men who agree with this commentator.
Yeah.
So why would he when he see the Anthony Edwards and all them other NBA players going through it with them black, who wants to put up with a black gonna give you stress,
a headache,
strife in your life?
Yeah, it is unsagacious.
So you can't,
it is imprudent.
You think his dad ain't co-signed his decision?
Most likely, yeah.
His dad been walking with him every step of his life, making sure he don't make no mistakes. So
a laudable father. This is what a laudable father does.
That's why Mom gets his meds from Chewy Pharmacy.
Give good advice
which keeps Chase
to his
feeling like a
seeds,
champ. Chop, chop.
so that they
Delivery
don't
and trusted
run
help
into
for life with pets.
these types of problems. Words.
There's Chewy Pharmacy.
Slow down with vanilla milk chocolate almond. That's Daz.
There are a lot of opinions on what's healthy, but what really matters is what's healthy for you. So Google tapped my team to help create something new.
Steph Curry.
Your body, your goals, and your life.
Steph Curry.
Come check out your new and improved
Hold
Sally
up.
store, where you'll find fresh design with you in mind. Explore over 900 salon quality nail products. Choose your best hair color. Plus, shop an enhanced product selection. Find your Sally store.
Back. Devo is back.
People have a right to know the truth from Steven Spielberg.
Skip.
So his father is currently a Knicks assistant. And
Assistant
Jalen
coach.
Brunson's mother is black. Her name is Sandra Brunson, but
He's Jamaican, Jalen Brunson.
Mr. Jalen Brunson to marry
But he was
somebody not
born
black.
in America,
Now, again,
if
this
my
guy
memory
saying that
is
black
correct.
women are pissed off about this, and
Making sure he don't make
again, he has decided, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, her
to
name
marry
is
somebody
Allie,
not
his
black.
wife.
Now, again, this
He's
guy
married
is saying that
to
black women
this
are
lady
pissed
Allie.
off
She's
about
Caucasian.
this, and I really couldn't see.
They have a
any
half white,
evidence
half
of
black,
any of
or
this
they have a they
until
have
I went to
a
this post here.
parts
on
white,
ESPN.
parts black.
I decided to go
seeds.
and look at it, and yes, and if you go post here on ESPN, this, and I really couldn't see any evidence of any of this. Again, this guy is saying that black women are pissed off about this, and again, he has decided, Mr. Jalen Brunson, to marry somebody non-black. Now, again, this guy is saying
Yours
that black
truly is
women
happy
are
for
pissed
them
off
all the way,
about this,
sincerely,
and I really
all
couldn't
the way.
see any evidence of any of this until I went
If
to
they
this
are
post
in a
here
happy
on
and
ESPN.
healthy
I
relationship,
decided to go and
I have no issue with it. It
he
doesn't
has
matter
decided, Mr.
what
Jalen Brunson, to marry
the
somebody
race
non-black.
of a person
Now,
is,
again,
what the
this guy is
religion of
saying
a
that
person
black
is,
women are pissed
what's the it
So
does not matter what the race or the religion of a person is.
his dad
If
been
he or
walking with
she
him every step of his life,
is in a happy
making sure he don't
relationship
make no mistakes.
So his father is currently a Knicks
and
assistant.
mutual relationship, a
And Jalen
reciprocal
Brunson's mother is
relationship,
black. Her
then
name
what
is
is the
Sandra
issue?
Brunson,
What
but
is the problem?
Again, he has decided, Mr. Jalen.
If they're two consenting
So you
adults
can't knock Jalen Brunson.
in a happy
You think his dad
relationship
ain't co-signed
and healthy
his decision?
relationship,
His dad been walking with him every
if
step
they
of
are
his life.
in a healthy
sure he
relationship
don't make no
and
mistakes.
reciprocal
So his
relationship,
father is
what
currently a
is the
Knicks
issue?
assistant. And Jalen Brunson's mother is black. Her name is Sandra Brunson, but
What is
again,
the issue?
he has decided, Mr. Jalen Brunson, to marry somebody non-black. Now, again, this guy
People
is saying
can
that
love
black
who
women
they
are
wish.
pissed off about
If there
this.
is consent,
And I really
mutuality,
couldn't see
compatibility,
any evidence
if there
of any
if
of
all of
this
these things are
until I
present
went to
in the
this post
relationship,
here on
there's no
ESPN.
issue.
I decided
But certain people make it an issue or perceive it to be an issue because they are programmed. It is sad.
he has decided, Mr. Jalen Brunson, to marry somebody non-black. Now, again, this guy is saying that black women are pissed off.
So you can't making sure he don't.
Here on ESPN. And I really couldn't see any evidence of. Again, this guy is saying that black women are pissed off about this, and I really couldn't see any evidence of any of this until I went to this post here on ESPN. I decided to go and look at it, and yes, and if you go and look at Jalen Brunson celebrating with his wife,
Mitchell
whose
Robinson.
name is Ali Marks, after making the NBA Finals. And then what I saw was complete chaos. Now, instead of them celebrating NBA Finals, and yes, and if you go and look at Jalen Brunson celebrating with his wife, whose name is Ali Marks, after making the NBA Finals. And then what I saw was complete chaos. Now, instead of them celebrating the idea
The
that
backlash
Jalen Brunson
is crazy. The
and the Knicks are going
backlash,
to the
the
finals, people
backlash
decided
is
to focus
crazy.
on the
I
race
boo
of
the
the woman.
backlash. It
And
is
Alvaro
terrible.
says, this is crazy. You see Barry Williams saying, and the Knicks are going to the finals. People was complete chaos. Now, instead of them celebrating the idea that Jalen Brunson and the Knicks are going to the finals, people decided to focus on the race of the woman.
For what?
Abigail says
It is
it's crazy.
irrelevant
You see
to
Barry
his
Williams
performance
saying,
on the
always
court,
playing in the snow.
to his play on the court, to what he does on the court.
Charlotte
It is
Hayes says,
irrelevant.
"Ugh." Jalen Brunson
What's
and the Knicks are
relevance
going to
does
the finals.
the race
People
of
decided to
his
focus on the race
wife
of the woman.
have to
And
his
Abigail
performance
says,
on
"This
the
is
court?
crazy. You see Barry
Yeah.
Williams saying, always playing in the snow in the finals."
Yeah, these people,
And
they
then
are
what I
unhappy,
saw
bro.
was complete
Really unhappy.
chaos.
All the
Now,
way.
instead of them celebrating the idea that Jalen
It is
Brunson
odious. It is
and the
hateable.
Knicks are going to the
Their
finals,
mentality,
people decided to focus
the
on
way they
the
think,
race of
the way
woman.
these people
And
operate,
Abigail says,
it is
"This is
terrible.
crazy. You see Barry
It is trash.
here on ESPN."
Sickening.
I decided to go
Disgusting.
and look at it, and yes. And if you go and look at Jalen Brunson celebrating with his wife, whose name is
Detrimental to the growth of the black
And
community.
then what
Detrimental
I saw
to the growth
was complete chaos.
of people,
Now, instead of
period.
them celebrating the idea that Jalen Brunson and the Knicks are going to the finals, people decided to focus on the race of the woman.
For what?
And Abigail says, "This is
There's no
crazy.
reason to
You
focus
see
on the
Barry
race
Williams
of
saying,
this
always
man's
playing in the
wife.
snow."
Yeah.
Chaos.
There's no
Now,
reason.
instead of them
No logical
celebrating
reason.
the idea
Or
that
laudable
Jalen
reason.
Brunson and the Knicks are going to the finals, people decided to focus on the race of the woman. And Abigail says, "This is crazy. You see
How?
Barry Williams saying, always playing in the snow."
Yeah, racism, bro. Racism. These
Charlotte
racist. These
Jalen
people
Brunson
are racist. These
and the
people
Knicks are going to
who
the finals.
are
People
so
decided to
angry
focus
with
on
Brunson
the race of the
for
woman.
dating
And Abigail says,
and
"This is crazy.
marrying
You see
a
Barry Williams
Caucasian
saying,
woman
always playing in
who
the snow."
really has care for him, bro.
And I really couldn't see any evidence of any of this until I went to this post here on ESPN. I decided to go
These
and
people
look at it.
who commented
And
are
yes,
racist.
and if you go and
They
look at
are
Jalen Brunson
anti-Caucasian
celebrating with his wife,
racists.
whose name is Ali Marks,
They
after
are
making it
race
into the finals.
idolaters,
And
race
then what I saw
worshippers.
was complete
It is
chaos.
so
Now, instead of them celebrating the idea that Jalen Brunson
disgraceful. It
and
is
the Knicks are going
so
to the finals, people decided to
unlaudable,
focus on the race of the woman.
unvirtuous.
And Abigail says, "This is crazy. You see Barry Williams saying, always playing in the snow."
Why do you care? What effect does this have on your life
Ugh.
or what you are doing, bro? What effect does this have, bro? What effect? What real effect does this have? What real effect does his marriage with a Caucasian woman have on your effing life, bro?
You see Barry Williams saying, always playing in the snow.
Who cares, bro? Who cares?
Charlotte Hayes says, "Ugh."
Salutes to Brunson for saying he's going to be off of social media for this whole series because there is a lot of negativity and a lot of goofiness. Yeah, it makes sense. He's logical. Yeah, man. There's so much harshness. There's so much prejudgment, prejudice. So much flack, backlash, negativity. There's so much deprecation. It is crazy, bro. There's so much prejudgment. There's so much prejudging. It is all the way horrible, all the way. It makes no sense. It is, yeah. It is a social disease, this belief that black equates to superior or virtuous or morally or moral superiority. Yeah, this belief is a social disease that needs to be eradicated. It needs to be eradicated soon because if it doesn't get eradicated, this will get worse and there will be collapse, bro. So, this has to discontinue this nonsense. It is hurting people. It is messing people up.
No. Charlotte Hayes says, "Ugh." You got Gigi Israel says, "Eh."
Why?
People decide to focus on the race of
Yo, the
women.
bad
And
energy,
Alba Girl says,
the bad
"This is crazy.
energy
You see
within
Barry
these people
Williamson,
is
all
crazy,
his
bro.
fans know."
The animosity, the
Charlotte
hostility
Hayes says,
is
"Ugh."
crazy.
You got Gigi Israel says,
F these people. F these
no
people.
surprise. Issa says, at this point, it comes with
These are
the
these
contract.
are the same people who
Then
profess to
there's a person
be
says, the
for
jealousy
love,
in
for
these
unity,
comments.
for empathy, for compassion,
Important
for
that I wanted to see who this person was.
these
I click
people.
on her
They
profile,
are
it
so
says,
fake, bro.
"See."
So fake.
Gina Simmons says,
So
no
fugazi.
surprise.
It is crazy.
Issa says, at this point, it comes
They profess
with
to
the
be
contract.
anti-racism.
Then
They profess
there's a
to be
person says,
anti-hate,
the
but
jealousy
they
in
are
these
the biggest
comments.
perpetrators of hate. This makes them hypocrites,
Barry Williamson,
contradictory.
all his fans know.
This makes them contradictory.
Charlotte Hayes says,
F these
"Ugh."
people.
You got Gigi Israel says, Gina Simmons says, no surprise. Issa says, at this point, it comes with the contract. Then there's a person says, the jealousy in these
Yes,
comments.
yes. She's cooking. Who? The
Now,
person
it's
who
important
sets
that
this.
I wanted to see who this person
These women,
was.
they're
I clicked on
jealous
the profile.
of
It
Brunson's
says
wife.
CC.
Yeah.
So here you have a person that's white.
They are jealous.
that's
They
laughing
are
at the fact
envious.
that these black women are
They wish
literally
they were
losing
in
their
her
stuff
position. They
in the
wish
comment
they
section.
were
Then there's another person.
the
racism
wives
in the
of this
comments
dude,
is so effing wild.
of this man's.
And when I wanted to see who she was,
They wish they were his wife. They wish
Amanda
they were his
Barriale,
wives.
who is
They do wish.
probably Italian and also non-white, then I saw also. I'm disappointed in my goal, meaning that she's upset that Jalen Brunson doesn't have a black chick. Unbanned says NBA starter kit. You look at same story, different person. This confirms the same level of disappointment or disgust that a lot of they're gonna eat your lunch every day. And if you're looking for a rich guy to come and walk up to you, come into your life, and
You
do
are
absolutely
delusional.
nothing to change your situation, you're not giving these guys anything. These white women, okay, these Asian women,
Arab women.
these Hispanic women, they're gonna eat your lunch every day. And it's unfortunate that this is going
They
to
put
happen.
in the
but it's
effort.
been
They
happening,
are
and it's
proactive.
not
They
going
don't
to
wait.
stop happening. And if you don't want that to be the case, you're gonna have to change your strategy. You can
Your
sit here and
mentality.
preach all day about how it's unfair, but you know what? That's
Complaining
really what it is.
doesn't change
know that you're
anything.
mad. But it's not my fault. But guys, what do you think it's your boy Yoshi?
He cooked. He cooked. Yo. We disagree. I dislike woke shade, but he was cooking, bro. If there's no adaptation, there will be stagnation and potentially metaphorical elimination should there be no transformation. Facts. So, wisen up. Peace.